This is the University of San Diego Mechanical Engineering Spring 2021 advising presentation. So just a few updates. We want to talk about the math minor, major unit count, and writing for you. For the math minor, if you are considering getting math minor, which is a popular choice for MEs, I just want you to be aware of, starting in 2019, the unit count is a little bit higher. So you have 21 units instead of 18. And before that, there's some peculiarities depending on what catalog you're in. For the 18 catalog, you can double count your Math 311 for the additional math and science requirement and your minor. But if you're earlier, you cannot double count your Math 311 as a engineering elective, and your minor electives cannot be double counted. Major unit, there's 116 units in the major required. So for the incoming students and 2019 students, there are really no issues. If you're in the 2018 catalog, we removed some units, but we replaced them with the English 304 requirement, so you should be fine. It's really the 2017 folks who might be in jeopardy depending on their units, because we removed some lab requirements, but we didn't replace them with anything specific. So if that's you, you're going to want to be counting up what you've earned units for. So because there's not been a fluids lab offered, you really can only earn 3 units there. You just want to make sure that your total unit count equals 116 so that you don't have any leftovers here. So we are offering opportunities for some 1-unit classes this semester. So writing, again, at 2018 and later, you have to take English 304. If you've taken a course called English 304W, or if your degree work says English 304W, it's the same thing. So don't worry about the W. If there's a discrepancy there, that's something we can easily fix. So you can always contact me and I will help you fix it. If you're before that, you could take the advanced writing attribute with really any other course. So that's something you might want to look at. So let's talk about some requirements. You have to have 45 units of in-progress and completed courses done to take upper division classes in the College of Arts and Sciences and Engineering. Business, that number is 60. So be aware of that. If you're having trouble registering, that might be why. For diversity, you have to take your level 1 course before your level 2. And religious studies, you must take the lower division before the upper division. Many students try to take them both at the same time in their last semester, and that's not allowed. So professional practice in the degree program includes econ, public speaking, engineering ethics, and advanced writing. Just note that if you maybe you're a transfer student and you've completed your social behavioral inquiry with political science or something like that, then ISYE 220 is a good option for you. If you have not completed social behavioral inquiry, you do want to take Econ 101 to get that in the core also with your mechanical engineering professional practice. Also, we require a math science elective. So this is just a course that's one step higher than the math, physics, or chemistry that you've been taking. So, or you could take a biology course. So the Physics 272 and Chem 152 do require labs. The biology courses do not require labs. Obviously, the math course does not require a lab either. This is the table of when you can register. You can find this on your My Academics page in a link called When Can I Register? Also note that this is based on your earned hours, not on your hours that are in progress also. So seniors, in the spring of 2021, you're going to be taking Senior Design 2. Also, you want to make sure that you have taken your simulation elective so that next fall you can be finishing your engineering electives, which is 5 total, plus one of those is a simulation elective, and also finishing your core. So if you are a student who might be behind on their language requirement, there's a really great opportunity for you. This intersession, we're offering Spanish 1 in the first session, which is November 30 through December 18th. Spanish 102 in the second session, January 4th through 24th. And then you could take Spanish 3 in the spring. So this is a good opportunity. Also, you can do the 101, 102, 103 over the summer. We always offer that, but just to be aware. So if you're a senior or getting close to a senior, once you've hit 90 units, the registrar usually sends a request to submit a petition to graduate. And so we recommend you do that at least a year in advance of your graduation. It just helps us help you to graduate. If you have submitted your petition, the way to know that it's complete is that there's a graduation date listed on your degree works. If you don't know where it is, it's lost or something, you can always contact One Stop to get more information. So these are the electives that you could take next semester. The ones that are crossed out are not offered next semester. And the things in orange are simulation electives. So remember, you're required to take one simulation elective, but if you want to take 4, that's fine with us. So at least one must be a simulation elective. Also, really any kind of engineering course works as an elective. So if you wanted to take the general engineering biomaterials course or any kind of industrial engineering course, most of those work. Also, you just want to make sure you check the prerequisites. So this engineering innovation, actually, I think that's a 3-unit class. Sorry, I'll go back. MATLAB is a 1-unit class. Designing Your Life may or may not be on the schedule at this time, but we are planning to offer that as a 1-unit class. So again, engineering and innovation is a 3-unit. And so topics in fluid mechanics is going to be offered at intersession. So that would be a simulation course. Also note that if you've taken a CFD theory class, that was like 365, and if you wanted to take the 465 version of it, that's not allowed. They're both, they're similar enough that you cannot take both courses. So these are some of the course description for these courses. I'm not going to read them because I know you can pause the video and read them. Also, Designing Your Life, again, it might not be on the schedule at this time, but the plan is to add it to the schedule for next semester. Again, biomaterials design has been a really popular elective for students who are interested in the biomaterials track. And so this course is offered next semester. Also, a new course that we're offering next semester is Engineering 315. This is the Coffee Engineering, the Global Industry, Social Justice. And so this will cover one of your electives. It also gives you level 2 diversity, which I know a lot of students are looking for. The only prereq is ISYU 330. And so this should be a very interesting class this semester. If you're a junior, you're going to be taking manufacturing in the spring, fluids, and mechanics of material. You'll really want to try to get that additional math or science done. And then we're looking towards the fall, you'll be in heat transfer, design of machine elements, and senior design. Also getting engineering ethics in at some point. So for sophomores, again, finishing your math science core, including circuits, thermal, or statics. You want to make sure you get those done in the sophomore year for sure. And then we're looking towards next fall, where it'll be the first semester of your junior year. These are the course requirements. And so it's a lot of courses. So you want to make sure that you are ready. You have the prereqs for those courses done. So if you're a sophomore, now's a great time to declare your major. Also, if you wanted to add a minor, remove a minor, you can do all that on the declaration of major for the School of Engineering link here. So again, this is on the My Academics page. You will have to click on registrar forms and then declaration of major. So this, you can change your minor, you can remove your minor, you can change your catalog. Everything is done here. You don't have to fill out any paper. First year students, again, I've been in your courses to tell you what to take, so definitely follow that advice. For all majors, we really cannot emphasize enough the need to complete your math, physics, and chemistry and engineering core. Intersession, these are courses that may be of interest to you. There's a lot of other core classes that I haven't listed, but this is the November session, so this begins November 30th, ends December 18th. You could take your econ, you could take 102, elect 350. This would be an elective for mechanical engineering. ISYU 330, prop stats is offered. ISYU 350, so this is going to count for MEng 350, manufacturing. It's the same course. This is being offered in November. Thermodynamics is offered. And then MEng 462, topics in fluid dynamics. This will be a simulation course with Dr. Jacobitz. So this will be an elective also. In the January session, we've got circuits. This is a radio frequency. This is a double E class. It has a lot of prereqs, so this probably doesn't work for most mechanical engineers. ISY 220 is offered, statics, and advanced composition. Remember that if you're going to take a course off campus, it needs to be pre-approved. Also, you cannot take a class off campus in your last 30 units. So make sure you know what your registration day and time is. Plan out your courses. Are you going to be the person that is going to let language requirement hold you back? And then this is what your instructors, your advisors want next, is that they want you to send them a snapshot of your marked up flow chart so that they can help release your advisor hold. So every semester has a new flow chart. These are found on the USD website under degrees. You go to mechanical engineering, curriculum, and you'd find the flow chart for each year. So go ahead and go there. Every year is different. This just depends on your catalog year. And this is the 1920 catalog. This is the 1819. So when you find your flow chart, you want to mark it up with what courses you have taken. What courses do you plan to take? Circle those. And then send this screenshot, the marked up screenshot, to your advisor. And they can work with you on your registration for spring and help you release your hold. So that's what I have. So definitely send your advisor an email with the flow chart, and you can hopefully get your hold released, or your advisor might be wanting to meet with you. It's up to them. Take care.